Hey, what's up guys? This is Fula with another video. Shout out to the whole LDBC. So I wanted to do this video as a continuation on from the Deontay Wilder Tyson Fury press conference. Now this actually made me just laugh so hard, but it actually made me think that, man, this spoke volumes to me, and I'm going to let you listen to the clip, okay? So let me go ahead and get the clip ready, and I'm going to let you guys listen to it. It's such a telling clip, because I be thinking the same thing myself, man. I feel like I'm in Deontay Wilder's shoes. So I'm going to go fast forward the clip and play the whole thing. And then I'm going to give you my opinion of it, basically.
Come on, man. Your people's too. Your people's too. You know what I'm talking about. Y'all all know what I'm talking about, man. Don't sit up here and try to bait and not know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what the fuck I talk about when I say these things. Your people too. Explain it. I ain't got to explain what's understood. Radio Raheem, I don't have to explain what's understood, man. You know what I mean by that. You know what I say about that. I ain't got to go further. And if anybody don't understand that, then God be with them. Go look up the history. Go look up the history. Shit, don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit. See what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, man. You know what, how dare you just sit up there and say, explain. You know what I'm talking about, man. It's fighting people. You know we've been fighting for and still fighting to this day. To this day. To this day. You just sit here, you don't know what I'm talking about? Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Let's go, man.
Now, that clip right there, man, spoke so much volumes to me. And I'm going to tell you why it spoke volumes to me. As a native-born African, born on the African continent, like our long-lost brethren across the sea, be it Caribbean, be it North America, we probably suffered it the worst. We suffered from colonialism. So what colonialism is, it's like we had to adopt the language, adopt the school system, adopt the government, adopt the ways of the colonizer. And to this day, we're suffering from it. And to this day, unfortunately, Africa is still colonized. And I'll give you a little story that this happened. I'll give you a story. I was talking to a buddy of mine, and we were just talking about, Mauritania and Senegal, where we come from. And we were talking about, how Arabs, in Mauritania treat us bad, treat blacks like crap. And I'm like, yeah, man, why do you think, why do you think my family left Mauritania, man? Them Arabs go hard on this, man. And then, there was this one guy who happened to be an Arab, and he was in denial of the whole thing, and I snapped on him. I literally cursed him out. I literally just said all kinds of words in the book, basically. And I'm like, don't act stupid, and basically said, you need to really read history, okay? You know the history, don't play dumb. And then there was another time when I was talking about colonialization with, I hate to say it, but I have some family like that too, But I have people in my family who, are very, very pro, European, basically. And, some people in my family will be like, and I hate to say it, they'll say, well, colonialism is over. We're not fighting anymore. The Europeans, they've integrated us. we're no longer African. We're European now. We're more European than African. And that just drives me mad. Like, my face actually gets red when they say this. Like, my face, like, people don't even recognize me when I hear these kind of crazy things. And so, Deontay Wilder, I really mess with this guy, especially after this thing. I really mess with this guy heavy, In fact, he's like, he's something like, I don't compare him to Muhammad Ali in terms of like boxing style and stuff like that, but I compare him to Muhammad Ali because he speaks out on things that other boxers won't speak out on. That's why he gets the comparison, and that's why I definitely gotta ride with my guy, and will be riding with my guy, and was riding with my guy, fighting Tyson Fury. I'm riding with my guy against Anthony Joshua, which I doubt Anthony Joshua will take. You'll be holding your breath, basically. Everybody knows that, Like, believing in the Anthony Joshua Wilder fight is like believing in Santa Claus, And that's the other problem I have with Anthony Joshua, man. He's colonized. He's hella colonized. Just the way he acts, the way he carries himself and stuff like that. He has a colonial mentality, man. And that's why I have to ride with my guy, F.A. Ajagba. Even if he's an upstart, even if he's coming up. And that's going to be my guy. Like, that's my African, like, go-to heavyweight guy. Like, not Anthony Joshua, And the reason that being is because he doesn't act like Anthony Joshua. He doesn't try to be Hollywood or try to do anything like that. To be honest, I'm gonna be real. I don't want to derive off the topic too much, but Anthony Joshua doesn't want to be a fighter. Like, that dude is just, in my personal opinion, Anthony Joshua is a product of taking advantage of belts when it was convenient to do so, because the guy who held the belt went off on the deep end, But that clip, man, very, very powerful clip to me, because we have a class in Africa. And, unfortunately, some of my family belong to that class outside of Africa called the petty bourgeois. And the petty bourgeois are the guys who, are the Africans who went to European school, adopted European fashion. The guys, when they become like lawyers or judges, the Africans you see wearing the little wigs, basically, those are the petty bourgeois. And I think Radio Raheem is like that. He's like an American version of a petty bourgeois. He's gotten certain privileges, although he's still black. But those certain privileges have made him almost quite possibly like brainwashed into thinking that he has special treatment that excludes him from going through the daily struggles that us as a whole face as African descended people. And so I'm glad Wilder checked him. I really mess with Wilder now. Like, in fact, Wilder, I know it sounds crazy, but Wilder can be outspoken. Wilder can be outlandish sometimes. Sometimes there's things that Wilder say that you question, right? But he's a very intelligent guy. Very intelligent guy. And you know what? I'm not into politics or anything, man. But Wilder would make a good politician, man. He would make a hell of a good politician. And, I really felt that, you know, because like, you know, even right now, we still fight for, we're still fighting the same battles that the people before us have been fighting in Africa, you know, and the battles are even harder because you have some of us who actually identify more with the guys we're fighting the battle against than basically, you know, being on the home team. And I think that was the issue with Radio Raheem. He's no longer on the home team. You know, he plays for the other team now. You know, and if I were him, I would build my own team, you know. Get away from the other team. Build your own team. It may be hard at first, but go ahead and build it. That way you can save yourself some face. But let me know what you guys think, man. Let me know. I really think he did. I really think Wilder, that's the real people's champ, man, not Tyson Fury, man. Wilder, the real people's champ, man. At least for African descended people, man. That's all I gotta say about that. And it would be pretty sick. You know, that would be a good idea. Before I go, that would be a hell of a fight. Imagine doing a repeat of like the Rumble in the Jungle. Like the Foreman Ali fight in Zaire. Imagine having an Anthony Joshua or Deontay Wilder fight in like Nigeria or something like that. Imagine that. That would be huge. That would be big, you know? But I don't think Anthony Joshua about that life. He'd rather fight in UK. And Eddie Hearn probably wouldn't even want to fight in Africa either. I know that for a fact. But anyway, that's all I got for now, guys. Let me know what you guys thought about the clip. And let me know if you agree with Deontay Wilder, or do you agree with Mr. Radio Raheem, aka I don't see color. Okay, I'm off until the next one. Inshallah.